You wake. The digital glow on your nightstand reads 3 a.m. again. There's no sound, not a whisper of the house settling, not the hum of the refrigerator. No obvious waking reason. Yet, the very air around you feels different, charged with a subtle, palpable energy. Your breath seems to halt. Time itself appears to slow, and the very space of your room feels as though it's listening intently, holding a secret. This isn't just a moment of quiet. It's a profound, suspended pause. What if this isn't simply insomnia, but an invitation from beyond the veil? Across the vast tapestry of human history, from the earliest flickering campfires where ancestral stories were shared, to the glowing screens of our modern age, the hushed hours between 3 and 4 a.m. have been recognized as a profound threshold. This isn't a random coincidence of the clock, a mere alignment of numbers. It's a sacred understanding woven deeply into the fabric of time itself. An ancient recognition that this particular segment of the night holds a unique, almost mystical power. For countless mystics, intuitive shamans, and visionary prophets throughout the ages, it was known as the very hour of spirit passage, a delicate window when the invisible veil between the seen and unseen thinned to its most translucent state. During these moments, divine messages could break through more easily, making it a time ripe for prophecy, profound revelation, and the deepest, most potent forms of prayer. Consider the profound insights from Eastern traditions. In the ancient wisdom of Taoism, this precise period is known as the time of the lung meridian, an energetic pathway intricately linked to breath, to the release of deep-seated grief, and most powerfully, to profound spiritual awakening. It's when our inner world, our vital energy, is most open to subtle shifts and profound cleansing. Simultaneously, within the rich, earthy legends of Celtic lore, these are unequivocally the veil hours, moments when the invisible boundary separating our familiar waking world from the ethereal realms of the elusive fae folk and the cherished dead becomes permeable, allowing their subtle presences to walk gently beside the living, their energy almost palpable in the stillness. Even modern neurobiology, with its scientific lens, offers a resonant echo, a fascinating parallel. Research reveals that during these specific hours, your brain naturally slips into deeper theta and delta waves, states associated with profound rest, deep meditation, and vivid dreaming. In these states, the subconscious mind is at its most active, most impressionable, and exquisitely receptive to signals that bypass the usual filters of waking consciousness. It's a compelling, almost poetic tension. Science meticulously observes the mind sinking into a deep, silent rest, a near-dormant state, while ancient wisdom proclaims that the soul is wide awake, listening intently, receiving profound insights, poised for connection that transcends ordinary thought. It's as if the entire world holds its breath in anticipation, and a subtle shimmering mist rises from the hidden depths, gently revealing truths, usually veiled by the clamor and distractions of the day. What waking up really means. You don't simply find yourself awake in these deep pre-dawn hours because of a sudden noise from outside, or a mundane physical need, or even a fleeting anxious thought. No, your waking is a response to a deeper, subtle presence. Imagine it. Something has gently, almost imperceptibly, brushed the very edge of your energetic field, like a whisper carried on an unseen current. This might be a burgeoning idea, seeking to blossom fully into your awareness. A half-forgotten memory, stirring from the deep recesses of your being, like a faint scent from another time. Or even a subtle, unseen being, a guide, an ancestor, or a spiritual companion, drawing near to your conscious space. It's a profound moment when your deeper self, your intuition, your very soul already registers a vital truth, or acknowledges a presence long before your conscious mind can even begin. the slow, deliberate process of decoding it into understandable thoughts or words. This isn't a glitch in your sleep pattern, a random malfunction in your brain's cycle. It is, in fact, your deeper intelligence, your soul's innate wisdom, gently and purposefully opening a sacred gate for something essential, something profound to enter your waking consciousness. As you awaken, you might notice your breath shifting, perhaps a subtle quickening or an unexpected, profound deepening, drawing your awareness inward as if preparing for a revelation. A faint, rhythmic pulse might begin to thrum in your chest, a quiet beat echoing the pulse of the unseen world, drawing you into a deeper resonance. There's a sudden, pervasive silence that isn't just the absence of sound from your house or the sleeping world outside. It's a deep, resonant stillness within you, a profound quiet that demands your full attention, quieting the usual mental chatter, making space for something new. This isn't just the mundane act of waking from sleep. It's an awakening, a subtle yet potent soul activation specifically designed to bring something truly vital and often mystical into your conscious awareness, bridging worlds right there, within the quiet sanctuary of your own being. 3 spiritual reasons you wake at 3 a.m. As the vast majority of the world sleeps in blissful oblivion, a profound, unseen activity often stirs the deepest parts of your being awake in these mystical hours. There are powerful, interwoven spiritual reasons why you might consistently find yourself suddenly conscious, bathed in the deep, expectant quiet of 3 a.m., feeling a pull that transcends ordinary explanation. Firstly, and perhaps most comforting, it is often because the spirit world is checking in. Imagine it as a gentle, almost imperceptible visitation, like the soft touch of a feather. Your compassionate guides, your loving ancestors who watch over you, your unseen spiritual companions, they are present, drawing near to your energetic space. They arrive not to disturb your much-needed rest, but rather to quietly witness you, to offer a silent acknowledgement of your sacred journey. This deep hour is often a time when you are undergoing profound energetic shifts, subtly moving through a personal or spiritual threshold, evolving in ways you may not yet consciously grasp. And they arrive at these subtle, energetic crossroads, at these moments of transformation, offering their quiet, unwavering support, like silent guardians. Understand this deeply. You are not being judged in these quiet watches. You are not being scrutinized. You are simply being noticed, seen, and profoundly held, because something deeply sacred and truly powerful within you is stirring, blooming, and beginning to unfold, and they are simply there, holding sacred space for your magnificent becoming, like gardeners tending a precious bloom. Secondly, you may be waking because your energy field is recalibrating. In these hushed, in-between hours, your body's sleep hormone, melatonin, reaches its peak, signaling the deepest phase of rest and repair. Simultaneously, your pineal gland, often mystically referred to as your third eye, or the seat of intuition, becomes more active, more finely tuned, and exquisitely open to receiving subtle frequencies and insights from beyond the ordinary senses. At this time, your subconscious mind is deeply engaged in its vital work. It's cleaning house, clearing old emotional patterns, releasing what no longer serves your highest good, and diligently reorganizing the vast internal landscape of your soul. You might wake feeling a surprising buzz of subtle energy, a gentle surge, or a profound sense of being flooded with sensation, like an energetic current moving through you. An oddly potent emotional wave might wash over you, perhaps tears rising with no clear story to attach them to, simply a pure, cleansing release from deep within your being. This sensation is not to be resisted. Instead, welcome it. It is your spirit, in its own silent, profound wisdom, gently and purposefully, reorganizing the very room of your soul, sweeping out the old and making fresh, clear space for more light, more truth, and deeper spiritual integration, like a cosmic spring cleaning. And profoundly, and perhaps most personally, you might be summoned to remember. There are certain sacred memories, brilliant flashes of insight, or deep ancient soul promises that can only truly surface and be heard in the profound, undisturbed silence of these pre-dawn hours. Your sudden waking, then, is not a random interruption to your sleep cycle, not an error in your physical rhythms, but a precise, gentle summoning, so that these vital truths, these whispers from your deeper self, can finally be heard, understood, and integrated without the clamor and countless distractions of the day. This is not a nightmare or a fear-filled apparition. It is something far more precious, more akin to soul mail, a direct, urgent, and loving message arriving in the sacred stillness, carrying wisdom, a gentle nudge, or a vital piece of guidance toward your deeper, truer path. Each of these profound reasons unfolds, not as a rigid, disconnected list, but like a slow, deliberate reveal, a quiet unveiling of a deeper, often unacknowledged truth about your ongoing spiritual journey. The Watchers. In the enduring narratives of many ancient traditions, from the profound insights of early mystics to the sacred texts of Zoroastrianism and the rich oral traditions of Ethiopian lore, there are persistent whispers of powerful, unseen beings, often referred to as the Watchers. These are not monsters or dark entities to be feared, nor are they judgmental overseers observing your flaws. Instead, imagine them as sacred presences, benevolent guardians, timeless sentinels who keep a silent, unwavering vigil over the soul's most profound rites of passage and spiritual awakenings. Their presence is akin to the deep, silent roots of an ancient tree, holding the ground for your growth. They are there when no one else is, when the entire world is deep in slumber, during those moments when something deeply sacred, something truly transformative, is beginning to stir and wake within you, like a seed cracking open in the dark earth. They are the quiet, unwavering witnesses to your becoming, holding an ancient, intimate memory of your true essence and your soul's chosen path. A divine blueprint they have always known. They remember your name, your divine blueprint, even when you, in the rush and myriad distractions of daily life, might have temporarily forgotten it yourself. Feel their presence not as an intrusion that startles you, but as a quiet, kind reassurance, a subtle, supportive energy surrounding you, gently reminding you that you are seen, you are held, and you are profoundly witnessed in your most sacred and personal unfolding. They are near, holding a sacred space, like ancient librarians guarding precious wisdom. Common inner signals. When this quiet, powerful visitation occurs, when the veil truly thins, your body and spirit often offer subtle, yet undeniable signals. These are not grand, dramatic events with flashing lights, but rather gentle, profound inner echoes, helping you to recognize the deep, energetic shifts unfolding within your own sacred story. You might experience sudden, unbidden emotional waves, a rush of feeling that seems to come from nowhere. Perhaps tears welling up in your eyes with no obvious external reason, like an ancient grief finally releasing, or profound, unnameable joy simply surfacing from within you. A pure, cleansing release. There might be a sudden, vivid flash of clarity, a brilliant insight that illuminates a path, or a forgotten name or dream from long ago bubbling up to the surface, feeling deeply significant, though you can't quite place its origin. Sometimes, it's a distinct, palpable sensation, like someone was just there in the room with you, a quiet but undeniable presence, yet entirely without fear or threat, more like a comforting, resonant hum. You might notice a subtle stirring in your chest, a gentle expansion, a warmth spreading from your heart, or even a quiet flutter like a bird's wings within. The very air around you might feel subtly different, either warmer and buzzing with a gentle, almost electric energy that makes your skin tingle, or thinner and incredibly clear, as if you've stepped into a purified, sacred space. You might find yourself sitting up in bed, your hands perhaps trembling ever so slightly. Not from fear or anxiety, but from the sheer intensity of the energetic exchange, the profound truth hitting your system. You can't quite name or logically explain what just happened, but something ancient, profound, and undeniably real has just brushed through you, leaving a powerful, lasting echo in its wake, a quiet dopamine hit of recognition that resonates deep in your bones. What you can do if you wake up. If you find yourself awake in these sacred hours, know that this is not a disturbance to your precious sleep, but an extraordinary opportunity for profound connection, a moment of deep, sacred agency gifted to you. Resist the immediate, conditioned urge to reach for your phone, to distract yourself with the buzzing world outside, or to try and force yourself back to sleep. Instead, gently, purposefully, reach inward towards the profound silence and wisdom within. Allow your breath to deepen, to become a quiet, conscious anchor. Feel it as a gentle tide rising and falling in your body, bringing you deeper into the present moment, calming your nervous system. Gently rest one hand on your chest, over your heart center, the seat of your emotions and intuition, and the other on your belly, over your navel, connecting with your deep core, your hera, the very seat of your life force and primal wisdom. This simple gesture can instantly ground you and open your energetic channels, creating a powerful circuit of self-connection. Then, to yourself, softly, intimately, or quietly, into the profound stillness of the room, whisper these simple, powerful words. I'm listening. This is not a demand for information, but an open invitation, a declaration of receptivity to whatever subtle wisdom is flowing through the thin veil. This isn't a moment to try and decode complex messages, to analyze every sensation with your logical mind, or to frantically demand immediate, rational answers. It is a moment simply to receive, to be utterly open, a vessel for the unseen. Sometimes the greatest clarity, the most profound insights, the truest dopamine hits, come not through frantic knowing, but through quiet allowing, through simply being present with the mystery as it unfolds. Sometimes the very point of waking at this hour is not to understand everything at once, not to grasp every detail, but simply to remember, to reconnect with a deeper, vaster part of yourself that transcends everyday logic, a part that has always known the cosmic dance. Let the rich, expansive silence that follows your whisper be the deepest part of your ritual, a sacred container for whatever is unveiled, letting your breath be your most sacred and gentle guide back to the awakened, remembering core of who you truly are. 3 a.m. is not an error in your sleep cycle. It's a summons. The veil is thin. The watchers are near. And something profound within you has already heard the call. If these whispers of the unseen resonate with you and you wish to explore more profound mysteries and insights, consider subscribing to this channel to continue your journey.